Welcome all to PMCUSA and welcome you all to again another interesting episode of Open Discussions with Pyramid Masters. We have two amazing masters here with us today. We have Jyothi and Prathimadeepthi. Let's welcome them. Jyothi, can we have your introduction?
Thank you, Divya. Hi. First, the biggest pranams to Patriji and Srinivas. And thank you, Sirisha, and thank you, Divya, for giving me this opportunity. Hi, I'm Jyothi Vaitla from Minneapolis. I have been doing meditation since 2006. When I was in India, I learned from Sudha. I don't know why I started meditation. Just simply started meditation without any reason. I have health complaints, even though I don't know that time meditation cures everything, health problems and all. Even though I just simply started because of calmness. I don't know much about meditation. I want to know about meditation. So I simply started like that. In this journey, I learned so many things. I cure my health and everything. It's been going like that. Yeah, this simple introduction from myself. Thank you, Jyothi. No masters. Yeah. My heartfelt gratitude to our Guru Brahma Shri Pitamaha Subhash Patriji and Swarnamala Patriman. And yes, thank you so much, Sirisha Garu and Divya, for giving us this opportunity to be part of this event and sharing our wisdom and having open discussion with our masters. So I started, as you all know, my introduction, but I'll just quickly wrap it up. So I started my meditation at the age of 15 years. So it's like I got it introduced from my elder brother, and he learned it from Patriji when he was doing his engineering in Kurnool. So I wasn't pretty curious, but somehow he was after me to start doing meditation. I was a kid. I want to have fun, not to do meditation, but still, I have many questions in my heart. Why some people get importance? Why don't other people don't get? Why there are differences between people? Why people can't see everyone equally? And why the rich people get a lot of respect? Why not poor? And why the good ranking person get a lot of respect and value, but not the one who is struggling to get good marks? So why don't people have freedom to be however they want to? So, and many more, because I'm so much a person towards having, like, I want to enjoy my childhood, do whatever I want to do. And I am like more of like exploring kind of person than going like a sheep like following all the sheep. So I had pretty many questions left in my heart, unanswered questions. I used to get some kind of, impractical answers from the elders. I wasn't, satisfied. So my brother used to say that, hey, meditation gives you a lot of answers. Meditation helps you cure your health issues. There are so many outcomes you will experience when you do meditation. So I was like, okay, I was not, trusting, but at the moment when I had a severe health issue where I was struggling for 2 years, then my curiosity is like turned towards meditation, because that is like free with no medicines. So I don't need to have medicine. So that I found it like a best opportunity. So I started doing meditation like a 45 days span of time. And I took a challenge for 45 days, and every day I used to sit for 45 minutes at the same time, like at night when there is no disturbance. And the only thing, I don't know anything about any wisdom or anything. I know only that close your eyes and observe your breath. So I was practicing this by myself while meditating, it was easy for me to go into thoughtless state because I was curious to know what happens with this meditation. So I was in full observation state, and gradually, within this 45 days, I healed my health issue, which I was suffering for 2 years. Not only that, I saw so much of difference in myself, confidence, and improved my memory power. I improved my focus. I was a person who always used to get distracted because I enjoy that, mental thoughts, imagination, and all. So I got everything control of myself. So from then, when I see that full energetic body, presence of mind, so much of transformation in myself, then I started believing in meditation. And from then till now, meditation is not an exercise. It's like part of myself and my lifestyle. So now not only me, my whole family follow that.
Earlier we were in same boat. Now we are in same boat.
Exactly. That is why we both are sitting here together.
Right.
Very interesting to know about your experience. Thank you and welcome to you both. So
you,
today's
Ma'am.
topic being spiritual soul's vision of life. So why did you choose this topic?
Thank you. That's a good question. So there is some background I'm so excited to share with you all. I had an experience during my sleep. We can call it as a dream or experience, but it helped me as a wisdom and it directed me in my real life. So what is that experience? Why I got this thought? Why did I choose this decision? I'll share it with you now. So one day when I was sleeping in my dream, I was living my life and I was living a natural and normal life. But at one point of time, I got a desperation that there are many people suffering around me in my family, my relatives, and so on. So I felt like, why don't I share my knowledge? Why don't I give a helping hand to them and give them some wisdom and direct them into a right direction so that they can utilize their life into the right direction? That is meditation and all. So I started teaching meditation and I started giving a lot of guidance and wisdom because it's my family, right? I know everyone's mentality. So I was giving directions as per their need and mindset. So it's like they all started moving towards my house, like coming into my neighborhood, settling down. So then my job has been, responsibilities has grown up and I started taking responsibility of everyone and giving help, spiritual support to everyone. So at that time, one day while I'm doing, like, see, it is very natural. It's not something specific. As I'm living my life as usual, I got to hear some sound from back, that a voice, a big voice, matured voice saying that, hey, Pratima, it is your time. So be ready. You are going to vacate your body. You have to, they said that you have to come back to us. And there are people who are going to come and help you to come back. So be prepared. I was like, really? Is my span of life done? And how much percentage of life I have? See, we are not talking in numbers. They are just speaking. I'm feeling that vision that if I want to represent what I experience in the dream, I'm just quantifying that experience in the form of numbers. But for me, in that dream, I am feeling, I am knowing. Okay, the person is saying it's something like I have got only 15% of my lifespan left. It's like in a days. Okay, I need to vacate my body. So at that moment, see, my life just started, my real purpose of life, like I am helping people, educating them, supporting and guiding. My actual essence of life just started and I got a calling that my lifespan is done. So I started negotiating with them that, hey, can I extend my lifespan? Do I have that opportunity? Whatever be the possibility, show me that tricks, I'll do it. I'm surrendering to it. Then they were like, for any question, they were like, no, you have no possibility. You have to vacate your body. So it's like it's not commanding, it's with love they speak to us. So they were like, no, your time is done. Then I have got very less time to live, and I have so many goals to achieve. So until that day when I have to vacate my body, if that, like, single digit number of days, I was living in every second. At that moment, I was living in every second. I was trying to do all responsibility, what all I have. Okay, I was calling these people. I was telling them, I was saying, hey, you have to do this. You have to do this. Don't forget this. You are very, backward in this. Do that. My family is asking why you are being super responsible and rushing. That's okay. You can say tomorrow. I was like, no. I shouldn't. I don't want to reveal because I want a natural death. Okay. But I want to fulfill my responsibility. But my inner feeling is so desperate that it would be amazing. I would have been into 100% if they would have extended few days. Okay, but they were not. So I was just giving all the responsibilities, and I was living in every single second in that during that span of time. And I did as much as I can do. And it was the day. Then again, I heard a voice. Hey, it is time for you now, vacate the body. Then I was like, all right. The moment I say, all right, I just took a deep breath and I said, yes, I am ready. Then they were like, sure. I was like, yes. And the moment I said yes, I just surrendered. And the moment their process guiding me to vacate the body, I told myself that, okay, no regrets. Okay, accept the whatever is in your hand now. Now I want to vacate this body with full awareness. I want to see every step happens in my life while vacating the body. Not only during vacating the body, but also after I vacate the body. I want to make sure that I want to see every stages, because I have some background about after death. Okay, so I want to watch every state of that until I reach my origin. Okay, my original place. So I was ready, and they started guiding me, going, and then I went into a place. All of a sudden, I'm in a tunnel. Okay, I'm just watching, and I'm going up, up, up. My journey is going up, up, up. I was like, where am I? Then I understood, hey, this is my body. I'm seeing my whole body inside. And I was like, hey, am I sitting here till date? Okay, I don't know. So I'm just going up, 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 up. So we have a wisdom that the people who belongs to certain chakra, they vacate the body from that chakra. Okay. So I'm just witnessing, okay, where do we go? Where do we? I'm going up, up, up. And there was a dome came. Like, ting, I just went to the dome and I was just like, oh, this is my head. Okay. Then they said, see, there is a window in front of you, right? Jump out of the window. Then it's, what is that? It's a third eye. So it's like this bump, and there's a nerve inside between. And I just went, I put, my one step onto my third eye, and I just bent. But before that, again, see how we feel connected to the place where we live until now. I was seeing my whole house where I'm sitting till date. Okay. And then I turned back and I recalled every moment of my life. I was cross-checking. Okay, did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? Did I do this? Okay, I'm done. What did I do? See, every person, before they vacate their body, they will check their checklist, what they have planned before they plan this life. They will make sure, did they achieve that or not? So they will recall, or that I was recalling my whole life, everything, what the checklist I have made up with, I was cross-checking. I want to make sure that I want to leave the body with no regrets. I saw that I fulfilled almost 85 to 90%. And that 10% I said myself, that's okay. And you did a great job. And when I step on the third eye, and when I'm just bent and about to jump, I again checked everything, shared my gratitude to my body. That thank you. You have given me such a great house to live in. And as soon as I was about to jump, I was like, they said, shall we go? They asked like, shall we go? Then I said, be in awareness, Pratima, witness, watch, enjoy. I want to go happily. And I was like, yes. And when I'm about to jump, they hold me back and put me in line. And again, back into that same bedroom, looking around in the same place. Where am I? Why am I here? Then they were like, your day hasn't been ended. Then I was like, then why? Why am I experiencing this? Only thing they said, go and explain everyone the importance of life. So from that day till date, how much ever wisdom I share, how many topics I share to the people, kids, adults, teenagers, anyone, I make sure there is also an essence of life carried along with it. Because I now know the importance of my life. So I want everyone to see the life in a term like birth and death. When you know the knowledge of birth and death, then the way a person see their life is entirely different. Otherwise, we will be in the life, living in like complaints, dissatisfaction, we try to be in the same loop all the time. So this is the reason why I had to choose this topic.
Oh, Pratima Garu, you explained death as something very playful. I could remember Tom and Jerry scene, but seriously, I wonder how it would be. Like, what was your emotions like at that moment? Like, how is it possible to be that way?
Good question, ma'am. First of all, thank you for asking that, because this was one of the point I want to share, but it came from you. Thank you. So when I said that's okay to myself, like when they said, you have to leave your body, when I said that's okay, how come we feel that's okay at that moment? It doesn't come like that. Okay. That's okay feeling will come in any situation if you practice that's okay in every moment of your life during your life. So every time I have a habit of telling myself that's okay. Every time anything encounters in my life, if it is a pain, if it is a sudden surprise, if it is a damaging situation, if it is a joyful situation, if it is a happy, exciting moment, every time I tell myself that's okay. And I will try to focus myself why it has come, what it is trying to tell me, and what should I learn, how to help the situation to resolve. So see, that's okay. And all these things doesn't come all of a sudden. It needs a whole life of practice in every moment. So at that moment, every day I live with that kind of behavior, that kind of lifestyle. So the moment when it comes death, I thought in the same attitude what I live in. So today, I think today morning, I saw a video in PMCUSA, a short snippet from Patri sir, talking about death. See, we decide to share something, our master somehow channel that information through anything. Patri sir said, death is not something different. Death is like you sleep tonight, before you sleep, you are something, okay? And you sleep. In the next morning, you get up with the same person, with same attitude, same thought process, same lifestyle, right? Death is also the same. Today, before death, what Pratima is, what her attitude, what lifestyle she has. After death, she continues it. It's not like something flip, different person. I go as a soul and my attitude different changes. Nope. It's the same character, same attitude continues after death.
Same Pratima after that. Oh my God, we need change.
So definitely, I work hard to improve you is better.
Even in the movie, same different characters. Same afterlife was the same character. Same. No, we don't want.
I'm going to meet you again, same there. We will be sharing the wisdom again, same there. So it's not different. So how was my emotion is as how every time I feel that, okay, as how like what it is saying, what I want to do, but still I want to enjoy that situation. Okay. When you're in like, I want to accept and come out of it, you will enjoy that moment, right? The same way, when it death comes, it's the same Pratima, same attitude. I said, that's okay. And I was trying to learn. I don't want to miss any moment. I need that memory, information. So I was in witness state. Osho Rajneesh always says, how you want to die, practice it all through your life. Then you will be that during your death. This I learned during when I was in engineering. So from that day, I started practicing because I want my death to be so wonderful.
With awareness, no?
With awareness,
Yeah.
exactly.
I had a similar experience. One day, me and my daughter, and her friend, and me, we went for walking. That day, we discussed about after death. I don't know why. Before death, we got some what is that, realization. Everybody has realization before going to death. No, that is not a enlightenment. We are discussing like that. I don't know why. Yeah, we were discussing like that. That day, I got a dream. The lion came to me. She jumped on me. He was like, okay, my time was done. Okay, let's go. I just accepted my death. I was so happy after I wake up actually. Okay, fear of death. We
Overcome the fear.
yeah, we overcome the fear. Yes.
That's what. That's what our
I
dream.
accepted my death. Yes, my dream.
How did this acceptance? I would like to add because I know her. I live with her. How did that acceptance come? Because I see her every moment in her life. Some people give her unexpected challenges. Some people, something, any moment, she's like very accepting. So sometimes I amaze, I learn, I try to practice. So acceptance come with a practice of, we have to practice acceptance in every situation of our life. Then that acceptance kind of attitude comes when it is an end date. And I always get a question, ma'am, how to live, happy. Like, I have I'm always like every married person, every newly married these days, newly married is also coming and saying, I'm just getting stuck in lot of problems. I want to live my life, but why I'm just seeing all this. I have complaints on this, my in-laws, I have complained with my husband, sometimes my parents irritate, my child irritates. Okay, my work environment is a challenging. Wherever I go, I have problems. Why me? Why not another person? See, whomever you touch, everyone have some or other problems. But what is the difference of a soul who is doing meditation, how they see the perspective of life, why the meditator don't have a problem? Okay, they are also living the same life, physical life, with same challenges, same kind of people. Why they are happy? Why the non-meditation people are unhappy? It's simple, masters. It's something. I have a book. Okay, I have a book or a paper. When I keep my head closer to the paper and I read letter by letter, do I know the meaning of that what I'm reading? I know A, C, D, E, H I'm reading, but I don't understand the meaning or content, what it is saying me. Got it? Then what should you do to know? Just then masters, our gurus comes into the picture. They will pull your head little back. Then we get to see few letters creating some word. Okay, it's like apple, ease, red, and we are just reading. But
we are not knowing again the complete essence of what it is teaching. Then gurus will wait until we self-realize, okay? Then slowly when the other time, once you are still, you are being very disciplined and helping yourself, then they come and pull your head little more back. Then you get to see sentence with full stop. Then you see apple is red. Wow, really? Do apple is there? Is there an apple? Is it red color? Amazing. So see, we are completely immersed into our life. We are just being in every person's problem. So when we are closer, that sounds like a disturbance giving no meaning, disturbance with no knowledge or information. Then our gurus teach us meditation. Meditation helps us calm, peace. Okay. When we are in peace, we started going global, not only with peace, with the wisdom, while reading books, interacting with masters. We get some knowledge that, hey, you're watching things closer, come back. Come a little back, change your direction. Then you will move a little back and you see the life little interesting. Hey, I'm understanding little by little. Okay, I'm trying to solve a bit by bit. Then after certain days, as you keep on meeting multiple masters, getting so much of knowledge, reading and going through PMC channels or many channels, then your vision starts getting more global. Okay, then you are, as you keep on understanding the importance of life and death, okay, then your vision focus will be external and you start seeing life as a end to end, and now the span where you are living. Then now this is not permanent. This is a short span of time we came, and you are just want to learn from this. Then your vision of life changes from a problem into learning. So then every challenger, our husband, our wife, our in-laws, whoever gives us some challenges, we will not miss that opportunity. You will be in awareness, try to learn, understand, and try to self-check ourselves, try to correct and improve ourselves. See, every day you will be working with your checklist. You will be going and self-comparing where we are. So this wisdom, this interaction with masters, this knowledge, this meditation, if you are not living with a peace of mind, you cannot implement this knowledge, what you are gaining. For that, you need energy and silence mind, peace in your body, peace in your heart. So meditation is the backbone for that. So that is why the one who know the importance of life, the one who know what we are doing, they will never miss an opportunity to meditate every day. So from then, every moment we live with gratitude with the people, not complain. That's why we are happy. Yes, 100%.
Thank you, Pratima and Jyothi. Actually, you have explained in a with a beautiful example. It's very clear to understand with that example. Whatever you said, nowadays, so many problems for the new couple are going to be married, living together itself, it's a difficult zone. Yep. Even if it's a friendship or family or any relationship, it's going to be tough. So what I have observed, so is that, you said it's a only perception as seeing in a smaller way. So when we don't have self-realization, we never can understand, because we are only seeing the first page, not previous page, and after that, only seeing this page. So with seeing that page, we cannot understand the story, right? So we need to read previous chapters, then only we can understand this one. So without self-knowledge, we cannot understand our lives, and ego is the big problem for everyone.
Yes.
So that's what I observed. So you given a beautiful answer. So everyone should know about self-knowledge and what is death and what is life, what is birth. Then only we can understand. When you understand the big picture, it's easy to, at least it is easy to accept the situation. Joyful later maybe, at least we can accept the situation.
Yes. The perception towards every moment will change. We work, we will live in a way that we are living with the help of people. Today, Jyothi Garu, she's my wonderful friend. She's like my sister. Why still our bonding exists? Why we still accept? Why we still live like, happily together is because I value her originality. She value my originality. When I meet her, I try to be aware and learn as much as, because every person upgrade day by day. So when we meet, we exchange a lot of experiences and knowledge. It may be spiritual, it may be real life, anything. Okay. So when we know about birth and death, the way we see our life is, when we meet person, he is not my authority. He is his own individual. He is living his own life. Okay. So I have to just live with them, learn, and make best use of my life by not disturbing their life. See, non-interference, value, respecting, and living with gratitude. Every moment I live with my husband, I learn, I compare myself, I self-check, I correct. If I have questions, I'll go sit with him. Please help me. I'm having difficulty to, help myself. How do you deal with this? Teach me those techniques, because next life, he may be busy or he may have another plans. I have this lifespan of opportunity. I make best use of it. I appreciate, I admire him. I appreciate my child, I admire them. So everyone is unique and beautiful as how they are. So we should not disturb their life. We should learn. So when you know birth and death, when you know that our life is just a learning place, we value every step in on Mother Earth. We value plants, we value rocks, because this is what we get on Mother Earth, which we don't see in another planet. So tell me one thing. You seems to be very happy all the time, and you have, I know your family, everyone have their own choices, but still you always smile and be active, young looking, even if you have 22 years old kid. So how you will be always happy? Why don't you have any problems in life?
Yeah, I don't have any problems because I don't touch any others problems actually. I'm happy with everyone because I don't want to interference with their lives. Whoever, even husband, even a kid. I like to eat with my family, but they don't want to eat with me. Okay. Whenever they eat, I'll join with them.
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, please come eat with me. They feel like bothering. Right? I don't want to bother them. Just whenever I want to sit with them, I'll wait for some time, I'll eat with them. Okay, like that, I'll be happy with all the time. I don't want to do this one, do that one, do this one. I don't want to bother them. Whenever they want to, just accept them. In every situation, I want to accept. I accept all the time, actually. All the time I accept. Okay, what? They want to sit, let them sit. They want to sleep, let them sleep. They want to sleep 20 hours a day, let them sleep. Okay. Tomorrow they'll wake up. Okay. With awareness, more awareness. Oh, I'm wasting my time. Then think about it. Okay. I don't want to step on their things.
Perfect. And
I want to be happy myself. Okay. That's it.
And your happiness, didn't it brought a transformation in your family? Did it help them?
Yeah, it helps. Yeah, it helps actually. Why not? It helps. Yeah.
So I know you're a person of giving. So anything you make every day, when you cook, definitely some portion of your food you will share it to your neighbors, friends, right? Or kids. And if you get plants, you will buy for everyone and you try to give. Okay. It's not for, giving them and taking money. You want to give as a gift. Every time whoever visits, you want to give. Okay. Even if my in-laws parents come, you don't want to send them without gifts. Why do you really feel like, what makes you feel that?
If they are happy, I'm happy. Very simple. If they are happy, I'm happy.
So our presence, our lifestyle will bring transformation in everyone, not by knocking their door, forcing them, hey, do meditation. Hey, think like this. You're doing this wrong. This is the only way. If you do this, this is how you have to live. Otherwise, your life will go into disaster. See, we try to be very curious to go change people, but I'll teach you one of the beautiful, simple technique how to bring the transformation in people. It's simple, Every person loves to live a happy life. Simple. If there is some party happening in your neighborhood, like you are hearing some DJ sound, don't you feel desperate to just peek in and know what is happening? Why? Because during that event is happening, everyone is happy. When there is a happiness, the vibration in happiness is entirely different. So everyone likes the happiness vibration, so they try to go there and attract. Okay, that attracts. So transformation in our personal life. We sometimes think, hey, I am doing meditation, I'm meeting many masters, I'm learning a lot, I'm improving, I'm experiencing a lot, and I have to force and change people because the way they think is not okay. The way they are eating non-veg is not okay. I'm not eating non-veg is okay. So I need to fall back behind them. That is where the problem comes in our life. That is where the distance increases between a wife and husband or children and mother or anyone, friends or neighbors or parents or in-laws. So people try, if you want to bring a transformation, you change. You change, you live a happy and more beneficial life. Automatically they attract to you because everyone would love to be happy. And in any situation, if you are really celebrating your life, why don't people try to peek in and know what is happening in your life? Isn't it? So transformation doesn't come by pushing and knocking people. Transformation comes from within us. If we change, everything changes.
Like attracts like.
Like attracts like. Because this I'm sharing with my personal life experience. So when I was just started meditation, I had the same perception like, hey, I want to change people. I go, I teach. But there was so much of repulsion and pushbacks I experienced. Then I learned it's not that. When I started, I left, I disappointed and I left people and I started living my life. As I'm enjoying my life, people started transforming with no voice. So then I realized, hey, this is the wonderful technique. Today, my child feels very curious of my life. Today, my child want to follow certain guidance. When he gets into a problem, this is the place. We come and sit. I have a beanbag here. I sit here. My child will just relax on his beanbag. We talk. We talk about his problems. We talk about the solutions. We will have a proper discussion. Why the 10 years old kid is coming and talking, believing me and talking to me? Why he thinks that this is the only channel I can find a solution? He closed this door and he sit here. So it's because he see my life. Kids are very practical. They see our life, so they come and ask. So they believe the person who is always calm, serene, and happy and productive. How do that calmness and serene and productivity comes? It comes from practice of meditation. No energy, definitely a lot of disturbance in your mental and emotional state. abundant energy, you will be very balanced. Like, we say that filled bowl makes no noise, empty bowl makes noise. Empty body with no energy makes lot of havoc and disturbance. Random emotions, random thoughts, okay, misunderstandings. Filled body with energy gives a balanced thought process, presence of mind, and we tend to respond and react. And kids want that support in today's life, in this busy life. So to make a beautiful life, get more energy by incorporating meditation in every day, and learn meeting many masters, read many books. Today we have media, so many videos. Watch and practice. Don't run to change someone. Let's help ourselves. Let's change and evolve. Automatically that beauty happens. The day when you turn back, you're busy changing yourself. When you just hold back and turn around, people are already changed and being sick with you. So that's from my personal experience. Any other questions?
Usually we underrate our lives so much, but when we have that essence of life and death, that is when we start valuing our life and start improving our life, and try to see, as you said, the checklist. We try to check ourselves every moment, like what is pending, how much I should be still doing. That's an amazing. So it's so thoughtful, Pratima. Thank you for that.
And I heard in news, someone died, located bodies. Oh my God. We have to realize right now that this is the time to realize, okay, that day comes for me as well.
What made you research on life and like birth and death?
So first source of point is my grandmother's death. She is my sweetheart and I am her sweetheart. She have a great background. My grandmother's mom died with complete awareness. She knows she's dying. She informed she's going to die, and she made them to eat because she will vacate. While she's vacating, she narrated every step what is happening. She was like, my grandma says, like, I'm just expressing the same way she's telling me. She said, like, this is so beautiful. The people has come in a very beautiful chariot. This is the guy. Like, she was telling who is that person came, what they are guiding her. And when she decided, okay, I want to start my process of vacating, she told, now my body don't talk. And she put both of their hands in hand and she said, be like this all the time, because my grandmother and father are like sweethearts. They love each other. So she put hand in hand and she said, now I'm vacating the body. So that made me feel curious. What is this process? But I don't know any source. I just have that experience because I don't know meditation also at that time. I was so young when I heard from her. Then when she was dying, I was in Bangalore. She's in my native place. What I heard is like, she got up. She said, I'm now going to my mother. My mother has come to take me. Okay. And she invited everyone and she gave all the responsibilities for them. Okay, what you do, what you have to do, and so on. Really, this happened. And then she told my cousin to take care of his mother, and she put her in her child's hand. And then she was like, now I'm leaving. And she was like, and she left. These all experiences brought a lot of curiosity in myself. Okay. And why people become so wise when they are vacating. What is after death? And now she's not there. I enjoyed her dead body a lot when she died. Okay. I touched because I don't get that smell and touch after next day because she get burnt, right? So then I started reading many books. Like, I was sitting reading and reading. Thank you to Bangalore Pyramid, Valley. I got I went with that question and, I got that book right in front of me, Life After Death. And I read, like thereafter I read many books and I followed Newton sir's videos, I followed Lakshmi Madam's videos, and so much. Then I got very thorough understanding that people are changing, experiences are changing, but the process is same for everyone. But some process changes based on the maturity of the soul. So then when I experienced this life of, near-death experience during my sleep, then I got better understanding. So that's the main source actually where I got the curiosity.
Great. I'm so surprised you were not scared. You're such a child, but you were very, like, probably that's your topic.
And recently my dad's brother passed away, and he informed 3 days or 4 days before that 2 people are coming, it seems. They told me, and I'm leaving, so please invite, because my sister is in USA, please call her because she missed me a lot. I want to leave peacefully. I don't want anyone's cries. So see how when it is closer to the death, we become soul. We don't become body. So I got to thought, why can't we practice live like a soul? Why we want to live like a body? So practice that. Everyone has to educate themselves or bring an awareness of what is birth and death. Then by default, your coin will flip and the way you see your life changes. So every moment we learn. And I see her, I see my life. My life is not same the way to yesterday's Pratima and today's Pratima is entirely different. Because there are 24 hours in between. I meet many people, I learn new things, and if anyone dies, I say, thank you, because you gave me so much of knowledge. Now I'm busy, I want to learn. Even when Patri said vacated body, I shared my gratitude because there is so much of information I have. Now I'm busy. I want to implement and learn them. So
That's amazing. We can have some questions. Please raise your hand.
that's okay. No hesitation. Always that's okay. Shoot your questions. All right. While they ask me question, if you want to type, don't hesitate to type. I'm happy to. Oh, there is someone hand raised. Yeah. Sabita garu, go ahead.
Sabita.
Hi,
Yeah, can you unmute?
thank you for,
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, try to.
Okay.
Can you switch on your video if possible?
Sorry, and the current tech,
Yeah.
చాలా బాగుందండి. It's a very nice session. But I missed like around 15-20 minutes. I want to, it's really nice. నేను మళ్ళీ అది మళ్ళీ లైవ్ సెషన్ ఉండదు కదా. Is there any more sessions like this?
This is a recorded session, ma'am. You can find it in the PMCUSA channel. Whatever the content you missed, you will get it.
Is it in YouTube channel and or someone is going to share it? Okay.
Yeah, you can share your number. You can share your number here. So I'll share the link through WhatsApp. Okay.
Sure, and I'll do that. Japan. Yes.
You can directly message to Sirisha Garu. The one who is talking to you is Sirisha Garu. So you can just message your number. Then yeah, awesome.
Sure, Reddy. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. And sometime I think I want to connect to you guys. Definitely I'll do one day, but I first need to listen to the whole session. And are you conducting any more sessions, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I often do conduct workshops. So recently I conducted 2 months of workshop. So which is all about, every topic is like what is meditation, what is energy, what is physical body, what is mind, how to live with how to play around with mind, when to use mind, when to not use mind, how to manage that, what is awareness, how to be happy, how to be forgiveness, what is acceptance. So with all these topics, I come up with workshops. So please, as you shared your number, I can just invite
Yeah,
you.
it would be great. And if any you have any WhatsApp group or something like that, please do share. I shared my number in the chat. Definitely, these are very, very good topics that everyone, I think, should learn.
Which
Great,
place
Andy.
are you from, Sabita Garu?
I'm from Virginia only.
Virginia.
I'm from Virginia.
Okay, we conduct it's for the beginners so many sessions. So we'll post into the group. So I'll add into the group.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have your number. We'll keep on post to you, Sabita.
Sure, ma'am. Please do add me to the group. I'm really excited to be in the group and attend all these sessions. And thank you both of the ma'ams. Since I missed the sessions, I don't know exactly names of the ma'ams. So one is Pratima and the other one is
Jyothi
Jyothi Garu. Yeah, Pratima Garu, Jyothi Garu. Thank you so much. And the coordinator is Nilima Garu. Is that correct?
Divya.
Divya Garu. Thank you so much, Divya
And
Garu.
Sirish.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sirisha Garu. Thank you.
Sirisha Garu, Aruna Garu is also shared the number. Please capture that.
Okay.
In the message.
Yeah, I
So one more point of view we get for how to practice forgiveness, acceptance, and all this. Don't get busy in practicing them. When we understand this lifespan importance, by naturally that attitude start coming. You will see a different person in yourself. So yeah. Any other questions? If you feel comfortable to share in chat also, you are more than welcome. I'll be very happy if any of my answers is useful to you guys.
So meanwhile, I would like to share, like when you were explaining, like when we view from a broader perspective how it looks. So there was an article where I read a woman is traveling in traffic. She's cursing everyone along that she has to reach airport quickly. So she was in a rush. But after she got into the flight, after the flight took off, from the above, that view of traffic looked so beautiful. So that's how we are to be viewing the life.
Exactly. See, I want to share one of the experience too. One day I'm traveling from Illinois to Minneapolis. Okay. So I just came alone with my child. So my child is busy watching video in the flight. So he's not talking to me. So I thought, how can I make best use of, like, everywhere I go, I want to learn something. I want to get that return gift. So I thought, like, okay, this is the right time. Let me think as the flight take off. You all practice this, okay? Don't see with opinion, like, Pratima is correct. She's very spiritual, I'm correct. No, see fair, okay? And try to see how you feel emotionally, okay? So I felt like, okay, I want to self-check where am I, okay? I felt like when the flight is taking off, it means that I left my body there and I'm now going to my source. And I'm just watching myself, how my soul, my inner me is feeling about it. Am I feeling sad or am I feeling like excited or what? Actually, what I feel. Then when I see the other end into the sky, I'm so happy that I'm going back to my home. And I'm so happy that I want to see what is there. When I turned back, I was like, wow, see how people are very busy. Like, the vehicles are going busy, traveling busy on the road, and people are like having a busy schedules, lot of things happening there. So then when I see that my life is done, I am going, but when I see them, they are busy in their schedules. So I'm just telling them, hey, this is not the busy, this is not the only part of life. You get up, you get ready, eat your breakfast, rush to your office, traffic, in the traffic, do your work, come back. This is not the one. You have life. Live your life, because when you go, this is the vision you have to feel. So it's life ultimately. So don't take things very seriously. Take things as a learning. Make best use of your every moment in your life. Learn, learn, learn. At the end of the day, you will go with a lot of, how many people cry, but you will go with joy. So that's one thing. I see a message.
Yeah, you have a question in the chat, Pratima.
Yeah.
Are you see?
Yeah. Please give me a solution to deal with my kids. My kids always watch technologies, and if I remove, then he cries and become mad. Those videos are making character aggressive. Obviously, if I ask him to meditate, he says, I'm not interested. Of course. How old are your kids, ma'am? Okay, whatever it is. If it is 11 years old. Super. Closer to my little one, my little one is 10 years old. So today's world is more towards, like, if you see, our kids have a lot of information than us. They are so mature and lot of information than us. So obviously, electric things have a tendency to suck the energy. Whatever it is, the tendency to take the electrical energy, the tendency to take the biological energy, cosmic energy, they have the tendency to suck the energy. That is why if you keep on being with the gadgets or anything, we feel like drained out. It's not because only by using your mind, it also like that element is absorbing the energy. That's why they get so cranky, because not only them, even us, if we see a lot, we get tired. When we are tired, we get irritated for any single responsibility. So that's the fact. So here, we rather tell them to turn it off or something. We have to, every time I tell, like, my friends send their kids to my home, because they know that they try to spend more of their time playing than sitting in front of video game. I definitely give time for video game, because that's how they love. I give some time for that, but sometimes I make them, touch, feel the ground, play with the toys, and so on, right? So every time we say no to anyone, okay, we have to make sure we entertain them into another opportunity. If no one likes the self-obstruct, if someone come and say you know all the time, do you feel privileged to live a freedom life? No. We also get cranky and we try to oppose, right? We always learn to give another option and possibility to the people. It can be a husband, it can be our friends, it can be our kids, anyone. Show them another opportunity, then they will try to drive into that direction. So every time we say no to the gadgets, it's that we spend some time playing with them and, slowly sliding them into that direction. So every time we say no, we have to self-check ourselves. How much are we accommodating them in their life? How much are we making our presence as more entertained than a gadget? Today, when both kids are playing outside now, I'm taking class and they come for a sleepover, they are literally waiting for me when I'm done, because I go and play cricket with them. We 2, 6, and 4, and I run, I dance when I win, and my son says, please, I will do whatever you say, but don't dance in front of my friends. I enjoy, I live my life. So that's how, that is why they don't sit in front of Xbox. But when I'm busy, that slot I give them as a gratitude for giving me some space, go play in the video games. So every time, not only with the kids, man, with husband or anyone, when we want to help them,
our presence, our lively presence should be there and give a smooth transition and slide them into there. So that's how we can help them, but not educating. We tend to give a lot of practical, solutions like, hey, your eyes will get spoiled and, you get cranky. See, you're crying doing this. Rather than that, why don't we give them some more entertaining options, examples or solutions? And meditation, you do meditation with an intention, or you just practice meditation slowly, kids start attracting one day by seeing the transformation in ourselves. If someone who is very closer to us is not transforming, it's our problem, not their problem. Something which we need to change, which should become an entertainment to them, then they will change. So let's work on ourselves, because it happened to me also. I worked on myself slowly, that made them like interesting fact, and they started changing. All right, anything more? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking the question. Any questions?
Thank you, Pratima. Thank you, Jyothi, for giving your insights today. I hope it helped many people and we start living with more awareness from now on. I would also like to announce that next week we have two grandmasters, Uma Mahesh sir and Navakant, with the topic meditation, manifestation and mystical thinking. So let's meet next Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. EST. Until then, namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do meditate every day and enjoy and celebrate your life. Thank you.
Thank you.